Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. Our teacher this week is Renae Sauter, and if there was a title to her message today, it would be "Let every person you meet be your teacher." Let every person that you meet be your teacher. All of our human connections serve us. They call forth within us that which is unresolved, that which needs work. It points out our connection to the humans around us, points out to us where we are not yet free. Hey somebody, good morning. Happy Wednesday morning to you. Whenever you are triggered by anyone, ask yourself these questions. Why am I not free from this? Why does this control my inner state? What is the work that I need to do to dissolve the reaction that I feel to this? Renae Sauter says, your relationship with others is your relationship with yourself, mirrored back to you. Your relationship with others is your relationship with yourself mirrored back to you. She goes on to say, thank you to all of the people who have triggered my issues. You have helped me clarify what they are, start the healing process, and ultimately become a better person. I think when we finally see our relationship to other people this way, it is incredibly freeing and empowering to be able to see that my reaction, my response is all in my hands, and how I grow from this is up to me. So I want to read this again. Hey, Anthony, a very good evening, man. Good to see you. She says, thank you to all the people who have triggered my issues. You've helped me clarify what they are, start the healing process, and ultimately become a better person. She says, you are never left out from having the experience of love. It doesn't matter what someone else says or does. You are never left out from having the experience of love. You can always give and receive love right from where you are at. It is always up to you. Michelle, a very good morning, and Leshna, good morning. Awesome seeing you. Of course, you should have boundaries too, and you can choose not to share your space with certain people. But if the things that another person says or does controls how you feel, then that is your own work to do. Our meditation today takes a look at the humans around us and recognizes that we choose how to see each of them. Let every person you meet be your teacher. We're doing specifically today TONGLEN because I feel like it really helps me choose how to see the humans around me. It helps me see the humans around me through kind eyes, even in those moments that I choose to say no and choose to have a boundary and choose to not share my space with this person. I can still look at the same person through kind eyes and choose to be loving. So if you're ready, here we go. You can close your eyes. Let's float away together, starting with the first few big breaths. Let's take a deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. A deep inhale and let it go. breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full height, then again, let all of it go. With every exhale, soften. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. I'd love you to take a moment and lean into your imagination and join me in this visualization. Just imagine we are all the green leaves together on a tree. And just as leaves do, we are inhaling what we think of as being toxic. In the case of a tree, breathing in the carbon dioxide, holding it in our bellies for a moment, and as we exhale, we're breathing out what is good, what we think of as healthy, the oxygen. Together as the green leaves of this tree, could you see the picture of us inhaling what is toxic around us and exhaling into the space around us? Love, light, everything that's good. See how the space around our tree gets cleared of dark clouds as we breathe in the dark clouds and exhale light. See how the space around our tree becomes lighter and lighter. How it touches other trees who are doing the same. Inhaling the dark clouds around them and exhaling into the space around them light and love. We'll take the last few big breaths of this phase together, helping our bodies stretch, adjust, and settle down into as much comfort as possible for the rest of our journey. Let's take a deep breath in. As you release, drop your head all the way forward and roll out your neck muscles. Forward and to the left, and also forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward in big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left. And also lean your upper body over to the right. Leaning into your back muscles. Feel where the edges are and gently leaning into those edges. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or move or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, as much as we are able to at least, we can now turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, then this is a very good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll do the next few big breaths together. Let's take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it the longest, slowest exhale that you can. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, feel into your body and feel how softness settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening. Feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in. And hold. As you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly, and you are invited to follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath. But hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, our journey is taking a look at the humans around us today and reminding ourselves to see everyone through kind eyes. Take your next big breath. Our journey of Tonglen starts right at home and then moves out in bigger and bigger circles. With your next big breath as you dive deep into you, bring to your mind those humans that you share a home with, or at some point used to share a home with, the very closest people to you. Bring them all together in your mind, and you can do this exercise for the whole group of them. Or perhaps someone specifically stands out for you today. Then place your focus on that one person. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, just imagine that you were able to inhale the pain, the suffering that this person or these people might be dealing with. You can imagine it as breathing in the dark clouds around them, breathing it deep into your belly, and feeling it warm up there, feeling it change, transform, transmute. And then as you exhale, see yourself breathing into the space around them, light and love from your heart. Watch their faces as they recognize the light around them. Take your next big breath. We'll make the circle just slightly bigger. Sticking to close family members. Keep in mind those in your home or you used to share home with, and add to them. Mothers, fathers, grandmothers, grandfathers, brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts, nieces, nephews, cousins. All of those really closest family members. Bring them together in a group. See the whole lot of them. And you can do this exercise for the whole group. Or if someone specifically grabs your attention today, then focus on that one. Perhaps you know exactly what someone is dealing with. As you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, breathe into your belly all of the dark clouds around them. See it. See yourself breathe it in. Hold it in your belly for a few moments and feel it change. Feel it warm up inside of you, transform, transmute into light. And as you breathe out, see how you fill the space around them with light and love from your heart to them, and watch their faces as they recognize the light around them. Take your next big breath. make the circle bigger. And now this time include all of your friends, all of your colleagues, the people you often see and have even if it's just a quick conversation with. These could be friends of friends, it could be friends of family members, it could be the friends of your kids, the teachers of your kids, clients. Bring them all together in a group. See the whole lot of them together. You can do the exercise for all of them, or see who stands out for you today. Breathe in all the dark clouds around them. Hold it in your belly, feel it transform, and as you exhale, breathe light into the space around them. Watch their faces light up as they recognize the light. Take your next big breath. And I will stretch the circle much bigger to include all of the nameless faces that we often brush past. We cross paths with so many people on a daily and a weekly basis. We sit in our bubbles at a traffic light while the people around us sit in their bubbles. We walk in a shopping center brushing shoulders with countless peoples. We might sometimes recognize or pay attention to faces. We don't know the names. There are cashiers and waiters and petrol pump attendants and security guards. All lives that cross our lives. Sometimes a word or two is spoken. Sometimes there's a recognition and sometimes not. Bring all of these humans into one space together. Do the exercise for all of them, or perhaps one of these stand out for you today. As you take a deep breath, inhale all of their dark clouds. Hold it in your belly for a few moments, feel it transform, and breathe into the space around them love and light from your heart. Take your next big breath. bring it all the way back into this circle right here. These humans sitting and breathing along with you. Each fighting their own battle that we might know nothing about. And also each a source of light for the world around them. Bring them all together in your mind, and perhaps someone specifically stands out for you today. As you inhale, breathe in all of their dark clouds. Hold it in your belly for a moment, feel it warm up, and breathe out into the space around them, light and love from your heart. Take your next big breath. We have the last few big breaths of this phase to do together, slipping out of the breath holding space and into the next. Let's take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, make it a long and slow exhale. Take a deep breath in. And hold. As you release, invite softness to come and settle in every fiber of your being. One more big breath in and hold. As you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. I'll share with you again these thoughts from Renae Sauter. She says, your relationship with others is your relationship with yourself. It's just mirrored back to you. Thank you to all of the people who have triggered my issues. You have helped me clarify what they are and start the healing process. And ultimately, I've become a better person. She says, you are never left out from having the experience of love. You can always give and receive love right from where you are at. It is always up to you. Whenever you are triggered by anyone, ask yourself these questions. Why am I not free from this? Why does this control my inner state? What is the work that I have to do to dissolve the reaction that I feel to this? If the things that another person says or does, if those things control how I feel, then clearly this is my work to do. Clearly it is my work to learn how to become free of this. When we look at the humans around us, here is one of the ways in which we can see them all. They are all our teachers. Some of them we love spending time with, and some of them we don't. But they are all our teachers. And it's very likely that the ones that we have the most friction with are likely the biggest teachers of all. And if we are ready to see and ready to grow, they might be our biggest catalysts to growth. Let everyone be your teacher. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this moment in which I recognize everyone around me as my teacher. Please remind me when I forget. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning how to take full ownership of how I feel, of how my emotions are triggered. I could blame another person for being the antagonist, or I can realize that this trigger is inside of me. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning what true freedom is, and understanding that while anyone or anything has control over how I feel, then I'm certainly not yet free. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for getting better at this. Thank you for noticing better than ever before when I fall in the old trap of being controlled by something that happens outside of me. Thank you for getting better at this. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Here's a suggestion. before you get up, before you're done with today's meditation, perhaps close your eyes again and bring to mind those you've recently had some friction with, those who've particularly made it difficult. Can you close your eyes and bring them into your mind as well and do the same Tonglen exercise for them? Can you breathe in their dark clouds as well? And exhale for them too, light and love from your heart. Thank you, Maggie. Good morning, Pat. So good to see you. Hello. Thank you, Leshna. Thank you, Sunmay. Thank you, Anthony. Wishing you a beautiful day. Let everyone be your teacher. But I guess first we have to be able to accept them as our teachers, right? Might take some work. Lots of love to you all. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.